welcome back to the next episode of the Human Performance Channel with me, Ashley Hughes. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy, busy days to spend it with me exploring the wonderful world of human performance. What I want to go through today is the human performance aspect. One of them is really, really important of being a good leader. And it's all about self-awareness. Okay. Because the notion is that, in my view, is that if we understand ourselves better, we can understand other people, have greater awareness of them, we're in a better position to manage ourselves, and therefore in a better position to manage others. Okay, let's rewind that because we snipped it a little bit too quick. Understanding ourselves, what does that mean? That self-awareness. What does it really mean? For me, it's about understanding the things that you do, your emotional intelligence, your behaviors, what you do when you're doing it in the moment, and understanding what impact that has on other people as well. Okay. The values that you demonstrate by the things that you do, they're the things that I really want you to start to think about and start to learn about yourself. Okay, we want to raise this bar up of self-awareness, because it's true. If we understand ourselves better, we're learning about human beings. We understand in the human psyche, in the human body, and the human being. Therefore, we're in a better position to understand others. We have greater awareness of others. What motivates them, their perspectives, their views, their opinions. How are they turning up every single day? What are they doing and why are they doing it? Okay, if we have a great enough awareness of ourselves, we inherently will start to increase our awareness of others. Okay, it is just a thing that will happen. Okay, because we're all human beings at the end of the day. Now, if we've raised the bar about self-awareness, okay, it will inherently have an effect on the way we're able to manage ourselves. The more we know about ourselves, the better position we are in to manage ourselves, specifically in the role of being a leader. Okay. What are the things that you're doing when you're doing them? And what is the effect it is having on other people? The more you understand about your own behaviors and the way that you do what you do, you can rein it in. You can start to control your own behaviors in order to get the results that you want from other people, to have the impact that you want to have on other people, to be more inspired, to be more motivated, to be that leader that they need, that each individual person needs from you in the collective team. Okay? And we do this by raising the bar of self-awareness, therefore raising the bar of managing ourselves. And like the bottom quadrant, if you can manage yourself better, okay, it's inherently, it's going to be a fact that you can start to manage others better. Okay, because if you can't manage yourself, how do we expect you to be in a position to manage others? Okay, that's the flip side of it as well. Okay, so through raising our self-awareness, awareness of others, we start to raise our ability to manage ourselves and therefore the ability to manage others. Okay, to have that influence on them, to be inspiring, to be motivational, to challenge them, to develop them. Okay, all through raising our awareness of ourselves. And there's two really cool tools that we like to implement all the time. I do it personally now. I'm doing it even more now in my daily after action reviews of what I do every single day. So the first one is reflection on action. And I'm sure this audience knows what I'm talking about. Okay, it's that reflecting on something that has happened in the past, that meeting, that conflict, that conversation that you had, the big project that you just delivered, or that presentation, thinking back, what went well, what didn't go so well, learning the trends and the patterns and the systems that are there, and then learning them, adapting them, involving them, and applying them in different situations, so you can perpetuate that success and learn from the failure and not make the same mistakes again. Okay, so that's reflection on action. The one that I really love is reflection in action. It's that ability to be aware of the situation when you're in it, the impact that you're having on it, and the effect that you're having on other people whilst you're doing what you're doing or saying what you're saying. And the ability to read the room and the others in it and adapt if need to. So it's a constant cycle. You're saying words out your mouth, you're listening to the environment, and then changing what you're saying if you need to, if it's not having the intended impact that you desire. Okay, and that's a very crude way of explaining what reflection in action is. The ability to do something, understand the impact of it, and change it if needs be in the moment, rather than waiting for that after action review, that post event review that we all know and love. Okay, so there's two really cool tools there: reflection in action, reflection on action. And so they're good, cool, easy to use tools to start to raise the self-awareness bar, okay, and therefore have the impact on the other quadrants of this simple model that we pulled up behind us. And so I'll leave you with two questions to really think about in your next interaction or your conversation, wherever it may be, especially if you're a leader, is first of all, what is the impact that the actions that you take having on the environment? And what is the effect that you have on the environment, whether you say or do anything? Okay, because just being in that environment, you would inherently have an impact on it. Do you really understand what those two things are? So have a think about that next time you're in an environment or you're in a situation where you can do. Okay, and reflect on that and what happened. Okay, so mix up the two tools and marry them up and see what you get. Cool. That's it for this episode. Short and sharp, a little dive into self-awareness. Like I said at the start, I really appreciate you taking your time to spend it with me, exploring this wonderful world of human performance, helping us hopefully to understand it better, so therefore for us to have a better impact and effect on the environment that we live in. Thank you very much. If you like what we're doing here, please subscribe. Please share it. Please leave a comment. Give us some feedback, good or bad. It's all good, and we will learn from it, whatever it is. And I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. Thank you.